I'm Alan,
And I'm Sarah
and we're the class team.
at Realty One Group Dockside out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
And today we're going to talk about the different types of homes you can get here in the Myrtle Beach area.
A big chunk of our market is actually on leased land, manufactured homes on leased land. There are communities, some of them are 55 plus, some of them are not 55 plus. But do you want to talk about the difference between leased land and owning the land so people understand?
Yeah, so leased land is you own the home, you can take it and move it somewhere else. It is costly, but it's basically like owning a condo. You own the space, paint to paint, but you don't own the property.
Except you can move it, but the problem is here, we're running out of land. It's getting quickly developed, as we've discussed in previous videos, unless you want to move out to more rural parts of the county. Green Sea, Aner, Loris, Longs, even those are getting scooped up.
Well, Longs and parts of Loris, the price of land is going up, but Green Sea you can still get affordable, but then the trade-off is you're going to be a bit of a drive even for just shopping.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then another type, a big chunk of our market is oceanfront condos. Similar situation. You do not own the land. It's called paint to paint, as Alan said. And you do have to have a specific type of insurance policy. We've talked about insurance before. It's called HO6. You want to talk a little bit about that?
HO6, basically, the HOA will have an insurance policy that'll cover the building and the grounds, but that does not necessarily cover your unit. Some do include the HO6, but very few. So HO6 would basically cover your unit. If anything happened to your unit, specifically, you would have insurance for it.
But if you do finance it, the lender typically requires you to have that. And as we've discussed before, the best thing is to, whoever you bundle your car insurance with, get multiple
Start
quotes.
with that, yeah.
So,
because they're going to most likely give you the best rate. And some insurance companies aren't even writing on oceanfront anymore. They've said they're staying away from it.
Yeah, that's another one.
You know, but also we missed, you also have manufactured home with land.
With land, so you own the land in those situations. Right. But lenders are still odd about that, especially if you're doing FHA. Make sure you check with your lender before you get too excited and find a property and you decide this is the one and it's a great deal. It's a home, it's stick built, and it's permanent to the land. They still have stipulations, so you'll want to check with a good local lender and make sure that that's something that they will finance.
It is, and technically a manufactured home in South Carolina is considered a vehicle. So you don't get a deed, you get a title. But if it's a manufactured home on land and you retire the title, that makes it permanent to the land. It cannot be moved. And that would be considered a single family home, even though it's technically a manufactured home. And a lot of lenders will want to take a look to see if that title was retired to the land.
There's also a similar type of property that you will see sometimes in our area called detached with HPR. That's a horizontal property regime. It looks like a home, but it is not. The building is owned. Yeah, it looks like a single family home, but it's treated like a condo.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. You're not owning the land. A lot of people choose those because they don't want to maintain their property, but they want the feel of being detached. But those are types of properties you will see that are a little different than other areas. And we just wanted to make everyone aware of those type of properties.
And there are a few communities like that. So if you are looking for a home and you see detached with HPR, it's basically a detached condo. That's what it is. It's a single family condo.
Yeah, if you want to learn about these types of properties, you can always schedule a consultation with us and we'll be happy to meet with you. Check out our website, www.classteam.com.
Or you can reach us at 843-699-6886, and that will reach Sarah or myself.